Mic's up, mic's up. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Hey, hey, hey. Faith and fashion, come on. Hey, hey. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? We're gonna do this a little different tonight. Big facts. Dr. Damien Flanagan. Hey! Listen, I need everybody right now. Make sure you share. Make sure you like. We're gonna get this started real good tonight. I see my beautiful wife on. Hey, Lady Lisa. Hey, baby. Hey, hey. Oh, we feeling it tonight. Listen, I need everybody to like and share. I say like and share. Are we having fun tonight? I said like and share. You feeling that?
Yeah.
I say like and share. Oh, come on, Will. Let's do that again. I say like and share. Woo. Like and share. One more time. Like and share. Listen, I need everybody to like and share. Welcome to the Mix Station Radio. Did y'all download the app yet? You can take the show on the go. Make sure y'all go and just download the app. Tonight is going to be very special. I got my big brother in the house. Oh, trust me, I'm going to give him a formal introduction, but I'm feeling this groove right now. I say, like and share. I say, like and share. All right, who do we have on? You know, I'm trying to be cool with my shades tonight. L.A. Young, what's up, Lawrence? GQ himself. I see Faye Hopkins. I see Shannon White. I see my mom's on. Hey, Pastor Helen. Hey, Mom. Did I say my wife? Y'all know I got to give 100 props to my wife, Lady Lisa Flanagan. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, we're going to have some fun tonight. I see Ricky Woods is on. Hey, I see Cindy Collins is on. It's good to see y'all tonight. Treese Taylor, it's good to see you. Angelia Leah, it's good to see you. Brother Tony, it's good to see you. Welcome to Big Facts with Dr. Danny Flanagan. This is our Faith and Fashion edition. And I have a very, very special guest tonight. My brother, Damien Villanova. I want y'all to give some hands, some likes, some hearts out there, because this is the CEO and the creative director of the Damien Lee brand. I'm telling you, by the end of this show, you are going to be very, very blessed by what God is doing in this man's life. And I'm just excited to be here. So as we prepare to go right into our program tonight, if you have not already, I need everybody to please make sure that you are liking and sharing. It is very, very important. So you help creatives like us. When you like and when you share, you're helping to adjust the algorithm a little bit, because there are some people who say, hey, are they on? I don't see them. So I need about 20 people that I can see live. I need about 20 of you to start liking and sharing. This is not even including those that are watching YouTube. Hey, YouTube Live. And hey, hi, IG. I forgot about IG. I added you all to the platform. IG Live, YouTube Live, Periscope. Those of you that have the Mix Station Radio app, thank you all so very much. We are here. It's Monday night, and I'm excited to be with my brother, Damien Villanova. Hey, brother, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well, doing well.
So before we get started, you know, when you have the CEO, when you have the CEO of a major design company, and a photographer, director, creative director, I had my 99-cent bottle of water. I'm just going to say, I had my listen. I was ready. I was ready. I had my Deer Park, not quite 99 cents, but I had my Deer Park.
Buck and a quarter.
Buck and a quarter.
Yeah.
Buck and a quarter. I had the Deer Park ready. I said, you know, brother, I don't want you parched. We'll be talking tonight. I don't want you parched. And you know what he said? He said, oh, Deer Park. He said, I'd rather drink my Pellegrino. You see this? Pellegrino. And so he was so kind. You know, I was kind enough to have a bottle of Deer Park for him. He was kind enough to have some Pellegrino for me. So, hey, Will, take this Deer Park, man. Just take the Deer Park. Take it. I've been delivered from Deer Park.
I am delivered.
Come on, give it to me.
I am delivered.
I am delivered from Deer Park, and I've graduated to Pellegrino. Hey, man, welcome, man.
What's up?
Welcome, man. Listen, I'm so glad to have you, man. We have all of these people out here watching.
Yeah.
And this is what we do, man. Big facts, man. As you already know, you follow us sometimes, man. Yeah. We're just here to, man, promote positivity and love and laughter and fellowship, man. And so I am glad that you're here. We go way back.
Yeah.
We go way back. I'm talking about, how far do we go back, man? Just let the people know.
I was at Harlem Avenue, maybe?
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes.
I think some people don't know about what happened on Harlem.
They don't know. They don't know. See, they know, and for those who we're referring to Harlem Avenue, we're talking about the Highway Church of Christ under the late Apostle Robert Evans Jr. So we give all honor to the legacy of Apostle Evans. Many of you know now the church is Bethel Temple Church, located on Rogers, and Bishop, my uncle Bishop, our uncle, we called it. Remember that? We called everybody uncle and aunt. I mean, it was
everybody.
It was family.
It was family.
It was just family. Your mom to me, Aunt Margot and Uncle Ben. So it's just a family affair. And so Bishop Pender, Lady Pender are the pastors there now, but he's referring to the Harlem Avenue days. I mean, storefront.
Yeah.
When Bishop Evans or Apostle, he wasn't even, he was
elder.
He was
Yeah,
elder.
Yeah.
Elder Evans.
Yep.
He was Elder Evans at the time.
He had a Continental that had elder on it.
Yes. So I'm talking about, this is how many years we go back as brothers. And so, man, I want to say thank you for just being here tonight. Our topic tonight is faith and fashion. And we're going to have some fun tonight. We're going. Let me move this out the way. Y'all, Pellegrino, they're not getting any. I'm good. Yeah, they're not getting. They're not giving Mix Station or Big Facts any proceeds. They're not sending no dollars to Damien Lee Brand.
At
so
all.
we are not going to display.
Nah.
Let me just turn the bottle around.
Get the black tape out. We're gonna cover it up.
We're gonna cover it up. So we go way back, many years, and before we even deal with fashion, the major push is faith.
Yeah.
The major push is faith, and one thing I admire about this man of God is the fact that he is a man of God, and we have a lot of people in the fashion industry. We have a lot of people in various commercial industries, believe it or not, that do have relationships with Christ. And I'm not talking about something that you just display for the sake of I'm a Christian, but somebody who is living it. And this man is living proof of what God is doing in his life. Just talk a little bit about what did the church, and we talked about Harlem Avenue and Hayward Avenue. What did the church, or how did the church affect your life growing up? Because how did that impact you?
I would say that it gave me the foundation that I didn't know I would need later on in life. Growing up, I was one of those kids that was dragged to church Monday, Wednesday, Sunday morning, Sunday school, Sunday service, Sunday evening service.
I know about it.
And then they stayed back for the fish fry because they fed us. And, but all that exposure, all that going back into in between my naps on the pew, whatever the case would be, I learned something. I grasped some things. And I look back now, 40-some years later, I look back and I said, I kind of regret that I wasn't older then to understand what I was being exposed to back then.
Wow.
But, growing up in the church, my mom and dad, we were all church goers. Before we had a car, everyone on Haywood. Once you moved to Haywood, because I know I was there.
Right.
We were there.
We were there, of course.
But we were so young.
We
didn't have those true experiences though. But Hayward's where I really understand and know what the fake wood walls and and the bathroom was the boys' bathroom wall was Bishop's back of his office.
Yes, yes.
He couldn't cut up too much because
he would come with the belt.
He would come with the belt.
He had something called Mr. Belt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Belt.
And his belts weren't short.
They were not short.
They had some reach to them.
Come on here.
And you know, and those were the experiences, you know, from seeing the men of valor, that were in the church, and you know, from Bishop Curtin to Morgan to the late Bishop Kenneth Hill,
yes.
To Bishop Danny Evans, to those pillars now. You know, growing up, you know, and gosh, how can I forget the late prelate
Bishop
Bishop Bragg,
yes,
Uncle
absolutely,
Bernard, and
absolutely.
You know, those are men I looked at for several reasons. You know, one, the fashion piece, because if you went the highway, you were seeing a man in a red suit. You know, it was nothing. Seeing you know, with the shoes that match was nothing. But you know, the church really allowed me to hear the smidgets. You know, going back from, you know, my Sunday school teacher, the late Juanita Watkins. She was my Sunday school teacher, and you know, just learning the things from her.
Pastor Cheryl Smith.
Pastor Cheryl Smith.
Yes,
absolutely.
Our youth pastor.
Yeah.
She was everything youth.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So,
and then you can go on, you know, to the Robinson specials with Elder Felicia Powell. So,
yes.
Man, with the green and yellow robes.
Right. Come on, man. You're taking it way back.
Things were ugly, man.
Right. No fashion sense with those robes.
No
man.
fashion sense.
No fashion sense with those robes. Okay.
But it was those things. Allowed me to have the fundamental values, gave me a foundation as far as Christ goes, gave me a standard to uphold myself to. It allowed me to, as I moved on through life, you know, I growing up in Baltimore, went on to go to the military back in, I was at 95, and from 95 on, it was all military. You know, I just retired 2017 from out of the military, and
wow,
21 years. Yeah,
man.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Give
us some claps on that. Congrats, man. Congrats. From what branch, y'all?
Marine Corps,
Marines.
the only branch out there.
Hey.
Semper Fidelis.
Congrats on that, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, but even those 21 years, you know, I've talked to guys that go 21 years in the Marine Corps, and you know, they do their time, they come out, and I would say that dispensation of time, man, locked me into a serious download by God. As I, you know, growing up, you know, you don't have that mindset, whatever, you know, you're just young, you know, whatever it is to be. But I joined the Marine Corps at 21 years old, and fast forward through it, you know, my relationship with God became greater. I was ordained as a deacon at my first church in 05.
All right, Deacon Villanova.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that was in North Carolina under Apostle Raymond C. Bradley. Okay. And that was my first time ever understanding what an armor bearer was.
Yes.
And
yes.
I tell you one thing, he didn't just say, here, just make sure you have some water, and you know, he gave me a book, said read it.
Come on, that's it. That's it.
And it was groundbreaking, because I understood what an armor bearer was.
Yes.
And moving on, you know, when we left North Carolina, we went up to Okinawa, Japan, and that's when the training really began. 3 years. I don't want to go into the whole story, but it was 3 years of just training, man. Wow. My spiritual parents, Joseph and Kimberly King, they trained my wife and I up, man, and they just grind.
Shout out to your wife, man.
Yeah. I was going to come to that part, because we didn't come to that timeline part. But shout out to my wife, Tannis Villanova.
Hey, Tannis.
Tannis. Yep.
Tannis. Shout out to you, Tannis.
That's my rock. That's my best friend. That's my homegirl, my road dog. We have 3 beautiful kids. We have twins, the Lauren and Isaiah. And then we had a sneaker, a creeper come out, Miss Lydia, and she's 2, and that girl, whew, she gets the business. Shout out to my oldest son, Daquan, and you know, those are the things that you know, I guess coming up to my actual spiritual growth that I carried when I was in Okinawa. I was ordained as a minister, and man, you know, I had a different. My training as far as ministry was very fine-tuned then.
Okay.
to the point of, okay, let's be real. So,
let's be real. Listen, this is big facts, man. We want real here. This is what we do, man. Bring the real. Bring the real. What's real? Because we got people out here watching, and they're hearing the timeline, and of course we all start off with how our faith in God and how we started in ministry. But let's just get down to the grit of it. Just share your heart.
Yeah.
Share your
So
heart.
Bethel was a church, man, where you, if you weren't speaking in tongues and shouting, you weren't holy. Mm-hmm. And I would say that for me, my personal experience, I at a young age, I was like, okay, I don't speak in tongues, but I believe in God. I know that I walk through the Roman road of salvation. I know the word. I know all that. Right. But I just don't speak in tongues, and I struggled with that thing, man. And Apostle Raymond C. Bradley, I'd asked him a question. I said, is that just one of the gifts I'm not going to have? And he said, you'll get it. It's just it's a matter of time. And he said, once you get it, it's a different level of intimacy with God.
Yes, that's true.
And I said, okay. And life went on, and I went to Okinawa, Japan, and my spiritual great grandfather, Apostle Stephen Everett, came to visit. So the lineage was Apostle Joseph and Kimberly King. Their spiritual father was Bishop Virgil D. Patterson over in California. And then his spiritual father was Apostle Stephen Everett. Wow. So he came to speak. And I'm just working the altar, doing my thing, whatever.
Right.
Trying to make sure I stay together.
You're fine. Go ahead, man. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. Because trust me, somebody's listening, man. They're listening intently. And I believe what God is sharing through your heart at this moment is really just touching somebody. So,
and I'm just working the altar, man. And people being slain. He's praying. People being delivered. Things of that nature. And I'm holding up one of the sheets in my hand. And he was getting himself back together. And he says, he looked at me and says, "You want to do what I do?" Wow.
You want this mantle. You want this impartation. You want to flow in this anointing. Not to have your face on a flyer per se, but that you're yearning for this. Talk to us about that. Wow.
And I can speak so vividly about it because I watched that video time after time after time. And the anointing was so heavy, he just walked up to me and said,
come on, that's what they would do. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. Glory to God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Daddy,
wow.
About a minute after I hit the floor.
Hallelujah. Yes. This is what we do here.
My native tongue began to flow.
Thank you, Lord.
And then I realized the intimacy.
Yes.
That I once was missing, and now that I have. And from that point on, man, I just began to increase my faith in God, my walk, my lifestyle.
Yes.
It really solidified my lifestyle because I knew whose I was.
Right.
Bishop Evans always says that. You gotta know who you are, and whose you are.
He always said that.
And it solidified my spiritual walk. It was a time in my life where it just freezes, and I just loved it. I love technology.
Yeah.
Because I was able to witness it.
Right.
Because I had no clue what I was doing.
Right.
I had no clue that I was under the Spirit. I had no idea what was going on.
Right.
I remember going down. The video had no one's behind me.
The power of God just took you out.
It was God.
Yes.
And that right there, so that was one thing that really that was the impetus, I would say, for me moving forward stronger in my walk.
And if I just want to pause right there because, and I'm seeing comments and I'm seeing people say, "Wow, your testimony is just blessing my life." And I feel led, and this is why Big Facts is a different kind of program. We don't air out dirty laundry. We don't, this is not for exposing people. We don't. Right. play no leak tapes, and this is not that kind of program.
Right,
So
right.
there are programs out there that you can go and connect with, but this is not that one. But while Damien was talking, there's somebody out there that's watching, and you want that longing. You're saying, I want that intimacy with God, and I want that that fulfillment. And I just heard the Lord say that it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. Just as he waited, and just as he never gave up, and he still had that spirit of expectation that my time is coming. And I just wanted to pause and just tell somebody who's watching, young man or young woman, that God said that it's coming. Just keep your heart open and keep that spirit of expectation and your faith alive, that there's a new season coming your way. And God is going to bring you into a deeper depth of him. So thank you for sharing that, because I just felt that somebody really needed to hear that.
Yeah, and you know, I would definitely say, you know, as you wait, keep your hand to the plow.
Yes.
Keep on serving. Keep on being. Put yourself in positions where God can work through you. You know, because sitting back and just saying, you know, I wanna, you know, faith without actions are dead.
Absolutely. Faith without works is dead. Absolutely.
And you got to work this thing, even with entrepreneurship and dreaming. You know, you got to, I always tell my mentees, you got to give God something to work with.
That's right. That's right.
And
That's
so,
right.
so yeah, we you know, Okinawa it catapulted me. My wife and I, we came back to the States. We did some more tours in the States, whatever. Then we retired here, in Southern Maryland. I just found out I'm 30 minutes, not even 30 minutes. I'm on the opposite road.
We're neighbors, man.
We're neighbors, man.
And let me tell y'all, we have not seen each other in years. I mean,
years.
You would think that we just hung out, you know, we just hang out all the time. But we have not seen each other in years. But that God connection, man, it's like we picked up as if we, you know, right where we left off, man. And I want to, right before you even talk about that Okinawa experience, we kind of started off with the foundation of the church, because it's important for you to understand that there is no success without God. There is no success. I know everybody wants to name it and claim it.
Right.
Wow, we got calls already. Wait a minute. We didn't get to that part yet, guys. But anyway, you know, I wanted to establish that foundation of faith, because it's very important for those of you to understand that faith is everything. And Damien talked about that, as you know, and I'm not. I could have chimed in, but this is his story, and I wanted to give him space and time. But one of the things that is very important for you to understand is the ministry that we came from. He kind of touched on it just a little bit, because we came from a church, Hayward Avenue, Harlem Avenue. I really don't remember, like you said, we were there, but don't remember. My mom, my dad, Bishop Flanagan, Pastor Helen, and Aunt Margot and Uncle Barry. They remember that, but we kind of remember Highway Church of Christ on Hayward Avenue, and that was our idea. That was our first mega church. That was mega church to us.
And that place was packed.
Packed. I mean,
wet
every
floors
Sunday,
and everything.
Wet floors.
The power going out.
Power going out. Overflow room. You know, so all of that was happening. But something you said, and we're going to connect it to your Okinawa experience. We saw some major changes in fashion in church.
Yes.
We saw major fashion in church. I'm telling you.
From no makeup.
From no. Oh, thank you, man.
No makeup and doilies.
Listen. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing that up, because I remember the business meeting. There was always a church business meeting. Where you know, the pastor would just yearly share the vision of the moving forward, or whatever the case may be, or whatever changes that had to be made. And I will never forget, we came from under a strict apostolic church. I mean, as he said, doilies, the white caps, all the women had to wear. You had to wear a tie. All the men had to wear ties. Shirts had to be buttoned.
Yes, sir.
No sunglasses or hats
No
in church.
fashion,
no
jewelry,
makeup. No.
nothing.
Only your wedding ring.
Band,
Your wedding band was, that was the culture.
Yes,
but I will never forget that meeting with Apostle Levin. I will never forget it. My mom is on here. Mom, get ready. You might have to call and just talk a little bit about this.
Just a little bit.
Mom, get ready to call in real quick, because he had that meeting, and he said, "Hey, listen, we are dropping some of that doctrine.
Yeah.
We are dropping some of that no makeup and and skirts drop. And I remember you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah.
You could hear a pin
because
drop.
it defined Christianity.
Come on, exactly.
It defined how holy you were, and you know, it's humanity. When humanity has to, that's why humanity doesn't look at the church the way they do, because oh, you're too strict. You do this. I can't.
Right.
And
right,
the church
right.
is all about telling you what you can't.
Exactly.
How about tell people what they can do?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Mama, are you there? If my mom, I need my mom to call in real quick. Pastor Helen, call in real quick because I just want to give you 3 minutes just to share with us what that was like, making that transition from being under that regime of no makeup, no pants, and to there's a little bit more liberation now because, like you said, that was how Christianity was defined.
Yes, sir.
You were holy if your skirt touched the floor. You were holy with the doily on your head.
If you didn't smile.
Exactly. Oh my God. If you didn't smile, that meant you were, you're closer.
It validated your holiness.
Your holiness. So I remember coming to church. Nobody smiled.
Yeah.
It was just starch face.
Yeah.
Nobody, So you're right. So all of those things, man, were established. And like I said, I remember that meeting that Apostle Evans had, and he said, listen, God spoke to me.
Right.
And God said that these things do not define your relation. Oh, that must be my mom. These things do not define your relationship with God.
Right.
So my mom is calling, and we're just going to talk a few moments with my mom. We're dealing with faith and fashion. And so right now we're just talking about the transition from strict holiness into some form of liberation.
Right.
Let's see if we can get on the line. Mom, come on, my 855-493-6499. 855-493-6499. We're just trying to get everything straight. Let me just say this. We appreciate Will tonight because Marcus is the one that handles all of this, all of the technology part of it. So Marcus is out of town. So big ups to Will. Thank you, Will. We appreciate it.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Hey, Mom.
Hello.
Hey, Mom. Can you hear us?
It's Damien's mom.
Hey.
Oh, that's Aunt Margot. Hey there,
Mama.
Hi there.
How are you?
I beat your mom to the punch.
Yes, you did. Our moms are calling. This is Damien's mom's, Miss Margot. Thank you for calling in.
Yes, I had to call first.
Okay.
Because when I came into the church, I had to take off my blue eyeshadow, my twiggy lashes, my mini skirt, my pants.
Yep.
I had to take off all of that stuff. So I had a not rude awakening, but I had to make that adjustment going into the church.
Right.
So years later, even the jewelry and everything, years later, when they said, oh, well, you can wear this, this, and this, that was something totally different. It was like, what?
Now, Aunt Margot, can I ask you, how did that make you feel to know that, hey, you got to take that off? Describe how did that make you feel?
Well, I felt okay.
Okay.
Because remember, when you go into a holiness church, you go because you want to, not because everybody on the block is doing it.
Absolutely.
Right.
Okay.
And so since that was what was required of me, that's what I did.
Awesome. That's a beautiful spirit to have.
Yeah,
that's why I love your mom, man.
Hey, so you can tell this. I've been doing this podcast thing for a while. So let me introduce my mom and dad, the doctors.
The doctors.
Barry
Excuse me.
And Margot.
Yes.
Young.
The doctors.
Yes. Thank you, Mom, and a pillar in my life.
Absolutely wonderful.
Her and my dad. I having parents in your life, man. And we and I both can attest to it. Parents in your life are they're foundational.
Absolutely.
They're part of your upbringing.
Absolutely.
And, in the absence, I'm not no slight on single moms or single dads, whatever it case to be, but I know personally because I don't know what not to have.
Right.
And to have both of my parents in my life to be able to feed off the two of them, whatever case to be, or ask one or ask the other, whatever case to be, it meant a lot to me.
Right. And Margot, we thank you for calling because she came and brought another perspective. She came with the perspective of coming in with the makeup and the pants and say, hey, this is not allowed at this particular time. So thank you for calling and providing us with your input. We thank you and we appreciate that.
Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Oh, you're welcome. Love you too, babe.
I think.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I think my mom is on the line next. Mom, call back. You must have been disconnected. Here she is. But that's the perspective of that your mom brought, man, was just mind blowing because coming in with
hello.
Is it
no?
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, ma'am?
Hello.
Hi. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Okay. This is your mother.
I know
Yes.
Danielle, where are you? Are you helping?
Right?
Are you helping?
I'm so glad to hear Margot's voice.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm blessed because I know she came in a time.
Mom, cut the back. Mom, whatever's in the background is too loud. Cut the TV down.
I know, right?
Bishop, cut the TV down. Bishop Flanagan, cut the TV down.
In a time where your father's got the father's in control. Your father's in control.
Tell him to cut that down, please.
Okay, can you hear me now? Is that better?
We can hear you. Yes.
Yes.
My
Is that
parents. No. Yes, Mom. Thank you.
Is that better?
It's better. It's better, Mom.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. When I came to Highway Church of Christ, I came as a college student. So all I knew was I had an afro and I was wearing pants, and it was a big change for me because I came from a Baptist church.
Wow.
Holiness and Baptist, there is some distinction.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because honestly, from the Baptist church I came to, they really didn't know me. There was not a real big relationship. I went to Sunday school and then, went to church and came home every Sunday.
Right.
But when I came to Highway Church of Christ, it was a family church.
Right.
Okay.
Everyone knew everyone.
Right. Absolutely.
But one thing I can say is holiness without no man shall see God.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And we were blessed that we had a leader who knew that holiness was a way of life.
Right.
And that's what he began to teach us.
Right.
So seasons come and seasons go. And he realized there was a change in the season. Mm-hmm. And one thing you have to realize, nothing is consistent but change.
Okay. Absolutely.
Change will always be there. Some change is good. Mm-hmm. Some change is bad. Some change you will not understand. Some change you will not like. And some change you will adjust to.
Right. And Mom, we understand that Apostle was...
I love the church. I love the members. I love the people I fellowship with. I learned so much.
Uh-huh.
I mean, when I came from the Baptist church and came into a holiness church with Bishop Evans, I really learned more about the Word. I really learned more about my relationship with God.
Right.
And I gleaned from that. So when it came to fashion and time for change, we could adjust because we knew the Word.
Right.
Mom,
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I want to ask you this. There were women, and I remember as a young man, there were some people who did not agree with that. So how did you all make that adjustment for those who felt as though, well, Apostle was wrong because we should not wear the makeup, and now we can wear makeup, and so how did you all feel about those persons that felt that he was making a wrong decision?
Well, church is split up over everything nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, there was a rift. There were people who left because
They couldn't adjust.
Right.
But then there's some people who learned the word. It was the word.
Right. Absolutely.
The word of God, it says, thy word have I hid in my heart that I might not sin against thee.
Absolutely.
It didn't say thy pair of pants that I wear as a woman is going to send me to hell.
Right.
Amen.
Okay.
And once you got that word and that understanding, a lot of people learned how to adjust.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And my mom, I want to say thank you for calling. I love you so much. You were talking about supportive parents, and I'm telling you, my mom and dad are very supportive.
Oh, yeah.
And I definitely appreciate them being the solid rocks in my life, as well as the pillars of our ministry. Thanks, Mom, for calling in. Definitely appreciate that.
Welcome.
We love you. Love you, Mom.
Love you too.
Deacon Villanova.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love you guys. I thank God. I saw you all grow up in the church.
Yes, ma'am.
I see what God is doing with you and for you.
Thank you.
I am so well pleased, as well as God is well pleased with your lives.
Amen.
So continue doing what you're doing. Continue to stay faithful to God. And
Yes,
you just can't imagine what he's about to do for you all.
Thank you, Mom. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Love you
Bless
too.
you all.
Love
Wow, that was your mom and my mom.
you.
Powerful,
Yeah.
powerful
women, man.
powerful women.
And you know what? Both of them, definitely alluded to it. Change, man.
Change.
And I tell you one thing:
Change.
this pandemic has actually allowed people, has allowed people, especially the church, man. And those people who didn't want to conform or change from the doctrine that was being written for, as far as clothes go. Those same mindsets were the same mindsets that when we said we can't go to the church,
Right.
we can't go to the building
Yes,
no more.
yes.
What we go do?
Right.
And
right.
it's like, we're the church.
We are the church.
We're the
We
church.
are the church. We are the church.
It's a building does not define. Jesus did not have a building.
That's right. That's right.
He did not have a building.
That's right.
He walked with his boys, and they walked from town to town.
That's right.
And they asked, "Can we stay?" People will bring them in for sleep for them to lay to rest, and they fed them.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And these big edifices that they're building nowadays, man, it's like.
And the crazy thing is, when that change did take place, and that's when we started realizing, as you're saying, and our moms are saying, and those of you that are commenting have said, that it's all about the relationship with God.
It is.
Is now we're going to talk about this. We're going to have some more callers because we're going to have to do a part 2, man. Because this is just crazy. But I do understand that there is a way in which we're supposed to carry ourselves and conduct ourselves and how to wear certain things. Because my wife and I, we talk about it all the time about how to dress modest and things of that nature.
Yes.
But going back to the idea, understanding that it's all about your relationship with God. And like you said, with this pandemic, so many people just almost like lost it when we had to shut down the doors of the church building, not the ministry.
Not the ministry.
Not the ministry. The ministry. And I had to tell people,
Yeah.
Apostle, when you're opening up the church, you shut down the church. I said, the building is shut
down.
but the ministry never closed.
Exactly.
And so when it comes to fashion, when Apostle Evans and some of your pastors might have made that adjustment as well, said, listen, this is not about the external. It's about the internal.
Right.
It's about your heart.
Right.
And that's when we started seeing crocodile shoes and lizards, and we started seeing colors.
And the hair back in the 80s, man, was gelled. Then it was high, and I mean, if you sat behind the wrong person, you couldn't see nothing. And
the hats with the sequins and rhinestones
and ostriches, feathers hanging out the side of it.
Right, and we're talking. We're talking icons like Bishop Carrington Morgan.
Yes,
icons. He's iconic to us. Fur coats and mink coats. And
yes. Men wearing and wearing them with a standard.
With a standard.
Wearing
Come on.
Wearing them, knowing who they are.
Absolutely.
It's somebody asked me this question, and I get angered. I said, when is a male, going to step into the realm of fashion and still maintain his dignity?
Come on here.
Still maintain his masculinity.
Thank you. Say that.
Because it's
say that.
I'm not bashing.
No, absolutely
because I get into this conversation all the time. I love breaking it down this way. Homosexuality is one thing. Mm-hmm. Being a drunk, being a pedophilia, all sins.
All sin.
Which one is greater? None of them.
None.
The only reason why we
None.
bashed the one is because we have a visual.
Right.
But
right.
when that pedophilia gets caught,
come on.
When the adulterers get caught, when the robber, he's counting the church money, when he gets caught,
right.
now we want to put a tag on.
Right.
Love him.
Come on.
Bishop used to say, love the hell out of him.
Yes.
Love him because when we look at the biggest thing, Jesus walked. He prayed for. He delivered all kinds of people that were sick with illnesses. He didn't say, "No, I'm good."
Right.
He wasn't that the pastor, the minister that was so high who walked past the guy that just got beat up.
Right. Absolutely.
He had a Samaritan heart.
Absolutely.
He stopped.
Absolutely.
How can I help you?
Absolutely.
And that's what this thing is all about.
That's what it's all about. And the thing is, you have to want to be helped as well.
You do.
Because because there's some people, man. There's some people that come to the church, and they come with motives that are not of God.
Yep.
They don't come for deliverance. They don't come for edification.
Yep.
They don't come for spiritual growth.
Yeah.
They're predators, and,
Right.
and they're there to separate. I call them wolves in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
And so like you said, we will help. We will help, and we will extend grace because God extended grace to us, but
Right.
we just have to be careful of those individuals that are just draining, and not just the church, but are draining you. They don't want no
It's a
help,
spirit.
just
It's
a
a
spirit.
spirit.
You know what I like to call them? I like to call them shoplifters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're spiritual shoplifters because when you think of a shoplifter, you're thinking of an individual that sees something, they want something, but they're not willing to invest in it, and so they steal.
Yep.
And so that's what's happening. So we have to be careful, but it was that change that we saw growing up in ministry that helped us to embrace wearing the bow ties and colored blazers and things of that nature. And so moving into the Okinawa experience, because I think this is where this whole Damien Lee thing has happened, man. Talk to us about that, because let me tell y'all something. Over the weekend, I was blessed. I was blessed to be in a photo shoot.
Yes.
Displaying Damien Lee brand. Let me tell you, my wife and I, shout out to my baby. I'm always shouting my baby. I'm telling you, shout out Lisa. She rode with me, and there was a 3-hour shoot. This man, creative genius, shot over 700 shots, 700 pictures. But he has a vision, and I was just so blessed, man. I'm the old head. I think I was the oldest model there. But you allowed me to be a part of that, man. That's something I haven't done in years. But just to model, to be in that photo shoot and the videos and to model your brand, I was really humble, and I want to say thank you for that, man. That's why I had to come out here and flex a little bit. I had to flex a little bit because my wife always messes with me. She said, "You take about 1,500 selfies." She calls me the selfie king. She's like, "You're the selfie king." So anyway, but I was really blessed to be a part of that experience. So talk a little bit about that Okinawa experience, because like I said, we then came from a ministry that didn't mind displaying fashion. So how did you get involved?
So my foundation of that allowed me to have a mindset of if I want something, I either got to buy it or I got to create it and make it.
Wow.
And
say that again, please.
My mindset was if I wanted something, I had to either buy it or design it and create it. And the creativity in me, thank goodness that, it's a blessing that I have ADHD. No medication that was given to me, because I'm able to do this, I'm able to do this, I'm able to do this, and keep it, and I juggled those balls, man. And so the fashion came in when we were in Okinawa, Japan. It's huge with leather.
Wow. Okay.
Huge. I mean, you can find a leather craftsman, every corner.
Okay.
And I saw that, and I said, man, I wouldn't mind getting something made. So I drew up something, and I always forget this little thing that I made. But I made a little paper version of it. Okay. And it was a briefcase, and I drew it up, whatever case it be, and I had my family crest put on it. My wife and I's family crest, we designed it together, and it came up with this right here.
All right, bring it out, bring it out, bring it out.
So this is this is all leather, all Italian leather. It has the ostrich leg, and it has our family crest. The key to it was it has the Okinawan oak for the handle. Now, there's only 2 of these bags designed. It's this one here, and I came home to the States and sat down with the late prelate Bishop Bernard Bragg and Bishop Carrington Morgan, and I said, hey, this is my bag, whatever case it be, basically pitched Damien Lee to them. And Bishop Bragg was like, I want one. I said, okay. So we went back and forth. I went back to Okie, went back and forth, and for the ones that seen him walk around with this, I was the one who created it. I was the one who walked him through with all the leathers and this, that, and the other. And his bishop crest is on here, so I'm the one who knows all that. There's one sample that was incorrectly made that he made me redo because he's a perfectionist, and it's only 2 of them out there. So this was one. I took it home to my wife. She saw it. She goes, I want a bag. I'm like, what? I want a bag too. I'm like, okay. So I designed a bag for her, and her bag is actually featured on the homepage of Damien Lee, and it's an all red ostrich bag. Has a crocodile head on the top of it. It's the mother of bags.
One question, real quick.
Yeah.
Did you hear the Lord say 3? Because you said there's only 2.
Yes, sir.
But Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, all 3 in
Is
one.
that what it was?
Did you hear 3? Because I felt 3.
We could definitely talk.
Okay, hey.
We could definitely talk.
Hey,
we could definitely talk.
Hey, glory. I said I felt. Wait a minute. Can you give me a praise break? I am delivered. I need a praise. No, not delivered.
Not delivered.
Not delivered. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button.
You hit the wrong button on that one. Because I felt 3.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah. So
you got to speak those things which are not as though they. Come on here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So your wife says, "Hey,
I wanted one."
Okay.
So we created her bag, and it's actually her bag is actually in DR, is where all the the manufacturers, all the bags are manufactured over in DR, and all the items I'll source out all the raw materials, send them over there, whatever the case would be. And so then fast forward, I'm doing Damien Lee, not knowing it.
Wow.
And let's back up just a tad. So I had came up with another brand of clothing. I was riding a motorcycle at the time, and I said, this was like in 2013, 2012, something like that. Ride a motorcycle. Paris Hilton was saying everything was hot. Everything was hot. So I came up with an idea of hot gear. Because I rode my motorcycle, it was hot, and the clothes I was wearing was gear. So I'm like pumping shirts. I'm about to come up with my first order. I'm about to get it in.
Yeah.
I get a call, man, in the middle of the wee hours of the night. Man, Under Armour.
Whoa, wait a minute. Okay. Wow.
Under Armour.
Under Armour, okay.
They told me, you gave me a cease and desist. They said, liquid everything you have. That's our brand. And that's where hot gear, cold gear from Under Armour came about. I'm not saying I was motivated, but I was running. And I guess a segue will be, if you're a dreamer, if you're a dreamer, entrepreneur, and you don't have a coach, you are wrong, because a coach would have found that, say, hey, you need to register your stuff. You need to take your business first.
So I'm thinking they're saying, hey, we need the Damien Lee brand and Under Armour. So they were saying, hey, listen, what you're doing, shut that down. Wow.
Shut
okay.
it down. And I went into a spiritual fast, man. I was like, I was destroyed. I was like, man, I was about to cut the ribbon and get this thing in. And one of my spiritual brothers, Pastor Vincent Smith, he said, the first prophetic word ever spoken of your life is your name.
Wait, wow.
And from there,
the first prophetic
word spoken of your life
is your name. Come on here. Wow.
And that's how Damien Lee came about.
Wow, man,
yeah.
that is powerful.
Yeah.
And something you said, I received that as well.
Sir.
Something you said that there are a lot of us that have dreams and visions and goals and things we want to do, but it's so very important that you have a coach or a mentor.
Yes.
And that's not just in being an entrepreneur. Even in ministry, there are so many people that I see starting churches.
No covering.
No accountability.
Nobody laid hand on nobody.
Nobody laid hands.
I went online and got my own.
Exactly.
No sweating of the brow.
None of that.
None of that, man.
None of that. And so a lot of pitfalls can be avoided with just some coaching.
Yeah.
Someone. Apostle Evans would always say, sit under somebody that has an anointing.
Yes.
Sit under somebody that has an anointing.
Yes.
Just for about 2 minutes, can you just elaborate on how important your coaches help to get you where you are right now?
Absolutely. I mean, you walked it out, but a coach, their job, hiring a coach, let me put that into perspective. Because if you want to make money, they always say street words is you gotta spend money
to make money. Right.
So you get what you pay for.
Wow.
If you get a free coach, you know, Pookie and them did it, and they want to show you the way, you go get Pookie results.
Absolutely.
My coach, Latoya Scott, amazing.
And she's on here. Right?
Is she on here?
Latoya Scott is right on here.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Amazing.
Hey, Latoya Scott, shout out.
God-fearing woman, her husband, God-fearing man, and that's where I surround myself with. My circle is nothing but, if you don't love the Lord, that's first to get in the circle.
Come on. That's it. Absolutely.
I know
Lord.
I know my purpose. I know I know what God has for me. I've seen glimpses.
Yes.
I know what's made for me, what's designed for me. I've seen glimpses of it.
Yes.
So I ensure that I have people that are surrounding me that are God-fearing people. I'm not just saying just go to church on Sunday.
Right, absolutely.
They speak life.
Yes.
And I've given them authorization, those who are in my circle, I've given them authorization to correct me. And that's one thing that you know, a coach will do. You know, once you bring that coach on board, you have given them authorization to correct you, to tell you what you're wrong, and then they tell you, hey, that's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna get this better. This is how we're gonna do it. You know. And I've taken some hard phone calls from her, and I pay her.
Yes.
I pay her.
Yes.
And I took some hard conversations from her. I said, "Yup." I hang up the phone. I go down my list, and I call 2-3 days later and say, "Hey, Toya, I'm done. What's next?" Because that is the homework that's necessary in order to put this thing into perspective for success.
Yes. You're blessing me right now, man. You are blessing me right now.
So I you know, a coach, a mentor, however you want to say it, whatever creative way you want to say it, whatever it should be, they're the ones that already gone down this road, or they know someone who has gone down this road and can connect you,
absolutely,
or could connect the team,
absolutely,
to success. Because again, had I had a coach, Hot Gear wouldn't have been Hot Gear from you know at 2012.
Exactly,
it would have been Damien Lee.
Exactly,
you know. So those are the pitfalls you can avoid when you have a coach. You know, there's people out there that's had a business, whatever case it be, and started a business, whatever case it be. It flopped. It didn't go great, and then they say, "I'm gonna start it back up in 2021."
Right.
Well, stop.
Right.
Because what's the definition of insanity?
Doing the
same exact
thing,
and expecting change.
Come on here.
That's insanity.
That's insanity.
So you got to change some things, and you know, we got to call. I'll pause.
We got to call. Okay.
I'll pause on
okay. Who do we have on the line, Nick?
Hello?
Hello. Thank you for calling Big Facts. Who do we have on the line?
This is none other than Millionaire William.
Oh my
Damien,
goodness! How you doing, man?
Millionaire William. I like the name.
That name is That name is prophetic.
Come on here.
Yes.
Thanks for calling the Big Facts Show.
Damien, oh my
yes,
God.
Ma'am.
I've had tears coming down my eyes knowing you
yes,
are.
Ma'am.
You know what? Before we go, please take a pen and pencil. You can take my number down. Folks don't know me, so you have got to call me. It's my business number, but you have got to call me. I've got to speak to you in Spanish. So my number, 323.
One second.
Million. Well, when we switch lines, whatever it should be, the tech's going to go ahead and take your number down. That way, everyone in Christendom doesn't have your phone number.
Okay. Well, it's no, trust me. When they call me,
it's the business.
I got
number.
a business. Trust me.
He's ready.
It's the business.
They call. They want to and get blessed, huh?
Right. Go ahead. So.
Oh, you better say that.
You ready to take the number, Will?
Okay.
Million. Go ahead. Go ahead and get the number.
It is 323-435-6789. And they can go to effectuallifecoaching.com and book my services as a certified life coach.
Wonderful.
But
awesome.
Damien, I am so excited excited.
Yes, ma'am.
I am so blessed. I'm so honored. I'm so privileged that God has reconnected us.
Yes.
I've often thought of you and Tannis. Oh, my God. You know, that was my daughter.
Yes.
Still is long.
Yes.
So I'm excited for what God has expanded in you. Yes, the giftings, because you know you was always Mr. Sharp, brother,
yes,
okay?
Ma'am.
What you brought to Jacksonville, North Carolina
yes, ma'am.
was the London couture.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Mr. Stephen gave me a run for my money, though.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. My hubby, he can roll it out now. This is absolutely correct.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
yes,
this is so incredible. Oh, my
it's
God.
Awesome. It's awesome.
This is amazing.
You got to call me tonight.
I
You
will.
and Tannis, I got to speak with y'all. I'm
Yes,
telling
ma'am.
you now. Don't you go to bed without me connecting with you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
And my brother, who is the host, bless you, brother.
Bless you, millionaire.
Your wife.
Bless you.
I just got a brief of a little bit of what you do, and you can book me on there as well.
All right. Yes, that's what it's all about. Absolutely.
Yes. I'm doing a whole big platform in the veteran military space. Yes. Damien, I wrote a book about Jerome, my son, military mom on a mission, an advocate for mental health. So I've been operating in the veteran space, the mental health space, back in school, working on my psychology degree, and have put together a number of programs for veterans. I just did a huge event for International Women's Day.
Well, you're going to have to tell us more about that later. You got so much going. We're going to have to talk. What's the name again?
Millionaire Williams.
Millionaire Williams. We're going to definitely connect. I'm going to get your information. I'm going to bring you on here as well. So thank you for calling. I wish we could have this conversation because I mean this is just awesome. But thank you for calling. We're going to connect with you very soon. Very soon.
Damien, I love you. God bless you. Call me. I can't wait to talk with you guys. God bless you.
God bless
Take
you.
Care.
Okay.
Let me tell you, this is what this is all about.
Yeah.
This is what this is all about. And everybody's excited. It feels so good to see our people excited about what God is doing in our lives. No matter how old we are, you know, it's just exciting to see that people are excited and they're pushing. Let me just say that everybody is not hating on you.
No.
Listen, I understand that you feel right now, no, who's on my side and nobody's pushing me. I always say this, and I say this in my 1 minute word of the day that I do daily. I always say that those that will embrace you are those persons that God has assigned to you.
Amen.
That's your assignment.
Amen.
When you arrive at the place of your assignment, people will embrace you. If they're not embracing you, you're not the place.
You're not supposed to be there.
You're not supposed to be there. That is not the place of your assignment.
Absolutely.
So stop getting disgruntled over people who are not embracing you. So listen, we gotta move on because I want to see, and the people want to see your brand. I mean, everybody's hitting us up right now about this one bag, but you had some other things. We want you just to you can keep talking and just bring them out, man. So we want to see exactly what it is that we have.
So here's the thing. So check us out on shopdamienlee.com. That's the website. That's my handle for Facebook. That's my handle for Instagram. Like us, share us, follow us, create an account on the website on the shop website.
Yeah.
What's up, Will?
Latoya Scott, she says a special discount code for watching tonight.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
Woo, wait.
2021.
Thank you, mate. Wait.
You get 10% off tonight.
Thank you, Ms. Scott. You get 10% off tonight.
So my coach, she's all about marketing. She's all about making sure things stay off the shelf, off of inventory. So she created a I can see it from here. She created is Dr. Danny 2021. It's a discount. Go there now, create an account because what I tend to do, I like to go out there and I just randomly email all the members who have accounts 15%, sometimes 25% discount off my bags. I know they're expensive. People are like, oh my goodness, they're so expensive. But you know what? Y'all go out there and buy them other bags.
They buy Coach. They buy Louis Vuitton.
I ain't want to give no shout out.
No shout out. But I see.
They buy those other bags out there that are
those other bags.
They're not leather, and they spend 3 times as much as my bags. And it's one thing about getting a leather bag. Leather is king. Leather is king. This is one of our newest bags we came out with. This is called the Franklin. This is one of our prints. Now, Damien Lee is its backbone is exotic skins, pythons, crocodiles. That's what we're all about. That's what we originally came out to do, was do exotic skins. And I had a couple. This is a python here. 15-foot python. 15-foot python. Wow. This is what we do. Crocodiles.
Python skin, y'all. Python.
So this is what Damien Lee is all about. This is what this exactly. We are going back to. We're going back to Zamunda. But so Damien Lee was originally we originally came up with exotic skins. That was the biggest thing. And I was talking to my cousin. She I'm not going to name drop her only because I got to protect her. But I was talking to my cousin. She's a producer for movies in Atlanta. And she was like, you know what, Damien? Those bags are not going to make it. I said, why not? She said, because it's gaming. I said, so how can I make it happen? Change the material. So that's how we came out with the Cali collection. It was a nod towards California of all their instructions. So the Cali collection is basically prints and printed leather of exotic skin. That's what it came out to be. So these bags are online, are on sale, are stocked. Black, red, and brown. What I loved about it was we took the inside of. I know you loving it, Python. Love it, you loving it. What we did
I need one of those. What was it? The carry bag. What was that in the photo shoot?
The messenger bag.
The messenger bag.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lady Lisa, baby, my birthday is coming up.
Yes.
Messenger bag.
Yes.
Python. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So we came out with the Cali collection. It's a crocodile print. What we did inside of it was we put a synthetic red in there, and it gives you that pop. This is synthetic suede. Where's the camera? There we go. This is synthetic suede. The picture online definitely gives you a better close-up of the Franklin. The name Franklin came. That's the street my wife Tana. She grew up on in Pittsburgh.
Oh, wow.
She's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Oh, okay.
Don't hate on her,
I'm
please.
not. That's your wife.
I'm not even a football playing fan either. Man. But that's what the Franklin is named after her. A nod to Pittsburgh and the street she was raised on. So that's the Franklin. Another bag. I only brought a little bit out. This is the newest one we have. This is called the Margot Lee.
The Margot Lee.
It's a 16 by 17 size bag. This is a huge bag. It's trimmed in ostrich. You can't see the little dots on it, whatever. It's online also. We gave it a nice price markdown for it. The next version of this is going to be completely covered in an exotic skin. We're not doing any strips at all. It's going to be completely covered in exotic skin. So that means the price point is going to go up. We put more exotic on it, so the price is going to change. However, the bag, the end state of it is going to be amazing. So this bag is also on the website for sale. That's Damien Lee.
Listen. This is this is why I brought him here. I didn't want him just to share his testimony of faith, but I also wanted to support. I also wanted to push my brother in Christ and his family, and get the name out there.
Yes.
Get the name out there. We are here to support one another, to push. I'm loving this, man. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Oh, it's legit.
I'm trying. Yeah.
That's different level, man. I got a raw python on my neck.
I'm on my show with raw python wrapped around me.
Yes,
I mean, this is just amazing.
15 feet.
15 feet.
Non-cut. That's a real python.
Real python.
Yes, sir.
And this is what this is all about. And so we are here to support and push his brand and what was that, Millionaire Williams?
Millionaire Williams.
Millionaire Williams, her brand as well, and mentoring and life coaching and things. This is what this platform is all about.
And Latoya Scott.
Latoya Scott.
Yep.
Latoya Scott. So I there's so many things that we wanted to discuss,
right?
But God just took it another way, and we're just gonna flow with God. But we'll come back and have more segments like this and more discussions, because we do want to talk a little bit about how fashion has affected the church, and what are some do's and what are some don'ts. So I don't want to take too much time, but I really want to push And can you say once again how they can find you in these wonderful items?
Absolutely. So again, it's going to be Toya. I think she put it in there. It's www.shopdamienlee.com. Is the website to shop. We partnered with Affirm. I don't know if people know about that, but Affirm is a company that allows you to take a big payment and make smaller payments with it, breaks it down. Absolutely. So I was sensitive and understood that was wisdom that God gave me.
Yes.
To partner with Affirm. You put in some information about yourself. It goes straight from my site to their site, and you fill out your information there. They then say, "Hey, yep, you've been approved." Whatever case should be, it's a soft credit hit on your account. But the good thing about it is once you obtain the credit, it now reports to the credit bureau. So then it's another way of building your credit or adding to your credit. One thing that I guess my platform is basically is when we have all these mogul billion-dollar exotic skin or just bag companies, where's us?
Come on, that's right. Where are we? You're absolutely correct.
Where's us?
Where are we with this?
None of the big five are black owned.
And we're not
here to push.
Right. We're not here to listen. Well, but
but it's fact.
Correct.
It's a big fact.
It's a fact.
It's a big fact.
And we're first to say, oh no, he wants that for this and this for that.
But they run out and buy a coach quick.
Exactly.
For the same price.
For the same price.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, and I just saw my mom says my account set up. So she just
did see her. I did see her now.
Go ahead, Mom. She said my account
is
set up.
Yes, ma'am.
Now listen, we have a few moments before we go. We're gonna do please come back, man. So
I
we
will.
can we can really dive and just
Yeah.
and have some discussion. But come back. But I want to end this with some do's and don'ts. Some do's and don'ts.
Yes, for sure.
Spring is coming.
Yeah.
Summer's coming.
Uh-oh.
And we've got to deal. We've got to deal. we'll like y'all go ahead. Listen, put that number up because we got to talk about some do's and don'ts. I'm going to give my don't.
Yeah.
For the spring and summer.
Okay.
Because I done already seen some of it.
It's reckless.
But there is the phone number. When I say do's and don'ts, I want you to call up here and say, I don't want to see this happen this spring or this happen this summer.
9/20/21.
Listen, I need all you all that know a little something about fashion to call and give the audience some do's and don'ts. Yeah. Here is my don't.
Go.
Here's my don't. And we can just, until somebody calls, we can just go back and forth.
Yeah.
My don't is this for the spring and summer. Please, men and women, because there was one time I would just say all women.
Right.
Men and women, please stop wearing flip-flops or sandals with these ashy heels. Come on here. Ashy.
Yeah.
Like you've been tiptoeing and
fly.
That's just one of the, get your feet done, please.
Men and women.
Men and women.
Yes,
we don't want to see that, man.
Nah.
We don't want to see that. I don't care if you say, I got to go to Walmart and just get a gallon of milk.
Nah.
Put some socks on.
Put some socks on.
Put some socks on.
If you're not going to get a pedicure, put some socks on.
If you're not going to get just a bottle of lotion. you don't even need the pedicure. I mean, but get pedicure. Yeah. But at least let's start with a little bottle of lotion.
Right.
Some lotion. But that's one of my biggest pet peeves. One of my don'ts. What about you?
One of my don'ts, I would say, it's on the same wavelength, but not really. One of my don'ts is us darker skin complected men and women, we run out of the house and seeing it means that you at least took care your bodily cleanliness, seeing it, because it's evidence that you've done something to yourself for it to be exposed. But ashy knees and ashy elbows.
Ashy knees and ashy elbows. That's a no.
Put some lotion, put some Vaseline. Sometimes some lotions don't work. Don't get the Jergens. Don't get the Jergens. Jergens don't work.
Right.
Jergens don't. Not for us.
Right.
Not for us. Yeah, Vaseline.
Let's
old school. Vaseline.
Cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter. Any type of lubricant.
Right.
Okay.
You might need some medicated Lotrimin. I mean,
come on now, for the upper echelon. but ashy elbow and ashy leg. No, I'm gonna talk about my little brother for one.
Come on, y'all.
I'm talking about my little brother.
Y'all call
it. My little brother Lawrence. We used to always say ashy legs, Lawrence. Ashy leg. That was ashy leg.
Uh-huh.
And Lawrence, man, he boys. He rock and roll nothing, but now look at him, just glorious and glycerin.
I had an opportunity at the Wall Street, man. He was,
glycerin.
He was just like a god. He was. All right,
up. That's my queen. That's my queen.
Let's go.
That's my queen. Go ahead, speak.
Hello, guys.
Hello. Thanks for calling.
Yeah. Y'all being nice to folks. I don't want to see
we being nice. Come on.
Give us one from Pittsburgh.
Give us one from Pittsburgh. Let's go.
You hear me?
No, go ahead.
I don't want to see nobody's cheeks hang out of their shorts.
Ooh. Keep it holy. Keep it holy.
Can y'all please keep it holy?
Oh, no. She said
no cheeks. No cheeks.
I am delivered.
Yeah. Don't push stuff to the corner and try to squat down to pick it up. You know, it's funny. That's
I know it's not your audience,
yes.
but for the other folks.
No, other people, not here.
Right.
Not here, but the other folks. We got to push it out beyond here.
Yes. Not here. Cheeks, absolutely.
No cheeks is a don't.
Yes.
No cheeks. Now the only cheeks I want to see is the cheeks that my wife got around the house. Yeah.
You're a married man. You're a married man. Hey, you're a married man.
Yeah. So
hey, you good?
Yeah.
You gotta hold this. You gotta hold this and keep yourself holy. That is so.
The only cheeks I want to see is Lady Lisa. Lady Lisa.
Man, if she calls in and she'll bring that smoke down, you know she is. Oh man, you done open up the floodgates, man.
Come on, y'all, call in. We have a few moments. Call in. What are some do's and don'ts for the spring and summer? While they're waiting, you were saying something about your brother. You were saying something about your brother.
Yeah, so Lawrence, man, that's my baby brother. Lawrence, he was just one of those young guys, man, that just always, he was a baby.
Okay.
Out of 5 of us.
Okay.
So he was the one that got the beat down out of all of us and, got dragged and this, that, and the other. But that boy done blossomed to something gorgeous. I tell him all the time, I said, Lawrence, that boy. So he was out there with us. We definitely gonna see some shots of him from this weekend's photo shoot, whatever it could be. But yeah, I mean, just ashiness, man. That was just one thing that's a turn off, man. Just ashiness.
So we got ashy ankles, ashy knees, ashy elbows.
Right.
Your wife said no cheeks. I want y'all to call. There's people. Listen, y'all call in. Y'all call. See. His wife said we're just being too nice and too kind.
Yeah.
You know.
She give it to you.
There's. I'm working on my dad. I'm working on my dad. My dad. I think Danielle is on here. Hey, we trying to help him. That's hey.
You can. You're allowed to.
I can. I'm authorized. Can't nobody else talk about him. I can do
nobody.
That's my dad. But we just, I think we just graduated him from the socks and sandals. He just graduated from socks and sandals. I think we have him in sneakers now.
Okay.
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Yeah, we've graduated him in sneakers. We just got to get his shorts a little longer.
A little bit longer.
Little bit longer.
So Barry.
How's your dad? Your dad used to wear Bobo socks.
He used to wear Bobos.
I remember the Bobo socks. I remember the Bobo
He used to rock the Bobos.
Yeah.
And especially when we played softball, he used to rock the Bobos.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm trying to think, back in the day though, he used to wear the bike shorts. Remember the bike shorts?
Oh yeah.
Them bad boys, man. Them bad boys, man.
Short shorts.
They were above the thigh. They were above the thigh.
Yeah.
Everything. You ain't doing no exercises in them Jones, man. No, you coaching. That's it. That's all you doing. You coaching. Yeah, man. But no. So I'm trying to think. When did my dad crazy in this thing? He got it. My mom. So my mom dressed. I'm gonna say she dressed him, but she made sure we all walked out of the house looking like we had some sense, like we got loved on.
Yeah.
So I can't think. My dad really had no craziness, man. But one thing I would definitely say, I know we've been sitting in the house for 2020. We missed the whole summer.
Yeah.
And I don't want nobody to come out with no revenge. No, the revenge sharing, revenge revealing,
Right.
I ain't get a chance to show it last year. I'm going to show it this year. I'm going to show it. It's coming out.
The pandemic bodies are coming out.
I'm like this. It's for the men and for the women. It goes along with Tanner said. Men, if you got my grandma Lucine, rest in peace, she used to always say dungarees. She called me dungarees.
Dungarees.
If you can't reach down, men, if you can't reach down and touch your toes in your dungarees about busting your britches, don't wear them.
Right.
Because they're too tight.
They're too tight.
Just so tight.
That's that's a whole nother thing we're going to talk about later.
Yeah. So tight.
I ain't going to because
it's mainly us again.
Our
molecular structure does not allow us to have anything that's skinny.
Right. The skinty jeans.
The skinty. Because our molecular structure, it might reach down our legs, but the gluteus maximus there? No.
You know what my wife always say? She always said, hopefully she'll call in. My wife always say, if my husband's butt was bigger than mine or shaped more than mine, I couldn't be with him.
Yeah.
She said, come on. We ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Your husband's behind is more bootylicious than yours. We got a problem. We got some problems, y'all.
You gotta adjust. You got if you count the change in your pocket. If I know what pocket your cell phone's in, it's too tight. It's too tight. So that's mine.
That's yours. Listen, y'all got about 2 minutes. You want to call in and just give us your do's and don'ts for the spring and summer. If you want to ask Damien some questions, listen, call us real quick. We getting ready to get out of here. Thanks, Will, for being so kind, man. You gave 21 minutes over, man. I appreciate it.
You right on your A game.
But it's funny, y'all listen, y'all real quiet. It's like when it's time for people to call in live, they get very quiet.
What kind of questions you got here? They got questions out here?
Any questions in the comment section? Let's go. Let's see
what we got here.
Real quick. Real quick, because we getting ready to get off here. But
you better go straight home after this.
I'm just gonna buy him a dozen of crabs. He good at that.
You good?
I get it. Yeah, he's good. He's good with that. I'm gonna get him a bushel of crabs. We good, golden.
Yeah,
bushel of crabs. We are golden. I see Elder Pastor Keith White. Now, Keith, you know good and well you ought to be calling in. As much as we done seen some things, you ought to be calling in 1-855-493-6499 and just give us some dues. Because here's the thing. Y'all don't call in, but y'all will talk about the stuff that you see. You don't have to say your name. Just call us and just, hey, listen, I'm tired of seeing this, that, or the other. Because I know that there's some things you have seen. And I can't imagine some of the stuff we're going to see. Once, the restrictions are lifted.
They got that money.
They got the stem. Oh,
they
man.
They
got that money.
They go do some revenge. They said people gonna start doing revenge buying.
They're gonna do some revenge buying.
Revenge buying. I never heard that before. They're gonna start buying stuff they never thought they could have. I can get it.
I can fit that.
Yeah.
I can fit that.
And then they go get them dozen of crabs. After I can't fit that
the
no
seafood
more.
boils. I
can't fit that no more.
I can't. You know good and well you couldn't listen. You have not been that size since you was in the 12th grade.
Since a never.
You ain't never ever.
Never ever.
Listen, that's our time. Y'all be real shy tonight. Listen, that's our time. This is my guest, my brother, Damien Villanova is with us. Damien Lee Brand, all the information is there. There's a coupon code. They laugh when I say coupon code. I can never say coupon. That's one of my words. My wife, I can't say coupon.
My dad says coupon.
Coupon. I say it like I'm coupon.
Coupon. I don't know where that comes from.
There's a code. There's a code.
Yes.
If you would like to purchase any of these wonderful design bags, there's a code. You could definitely do so. Dr. Danny 2021 and put that code in. 10% off.
It's only good for 30 days.
Only good for 30 days.
30
days. You know what? You said something when you was talking about hiring your coaches, and it kind of it goes hand in hand with supporting each other. Mm-hmm. You said I pay my coaches.
Yeah.
And I was really blessed by that because the blacks and browns.
Yeah.
We feel as though that you're my homeboy, you're my brother. You're supposed to just hook me up. You're supposed to
put 10 more minutes on the clock.
Because
put 10 more minutes on the clock.
I really just want because I can imagine people's minds say, oh man, I'm not looking at the price, whatever. I don't even know what all the prices are, but I just know us sometimes.
Right.
And just the very fact that you said, I pay my coaches.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine who needed some advice.
Yeah.
And I think I might have talked to him for about an hour, maybe an hour or so.
Right.
And 15 minutes later, I'm getting the Cash App. And I'm like, whoa,
Real talk.
what's this? Real talk. And I'm like,
sir.
and
Yes, sir.
and the description says for your time.
Yep.
For your time.
Yeah.
For your time.
Yeah. Stop selling yourself short.
Stop. Exactly. And you know, and I called. I said, what'd you do that for?
Yeah.
He said, man, time is not cheap. No. This is your gift.
Yeah.
You actually ministered to me. You gave me some insight.
Yeah.
And I needed to compensate you.
Yes.
I would have did that with the lawyer.
Yep.
Or I would.
With someone else,
Or someone else. Exactly.
Yeah.
So why not you? So just how important is that we do that for each other?
You know.
I mean, it just.
I've learned this, Danny. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've learned this that nowadays I don't want nothing free.
Wow.
I don't want. You can take my discount, but I don't want no discount from nothing, because when you ask for a discount, you go get a discounted product. And again, that's just for that's not my product now. Okay, but and I learned that because when I case in point, I'd asked this gentleman to do something for me. And he goes, yeah, I'll take care of you. And I was early in the point in the game. I didn't have Tory on the team, whatever. And I was just trying to pinch some pennies because I knew what I had. And he gave me a product, man, and I was like, ugh.
Wow. Right.
Disgusted.
Right.
And I could not come back and say, dog, I couldn't complain because he gave me a discount.
Right.
But no.
Right.
I'm paying full price.
Full price.
That way I can come back at you and say, no, this is not what I wanted.
Right, exactly.
I have grounds now. Because when you ask for discounted stuff, you get discounted products back because, or discounted service. Let's say service, not product. You get discounted service back because, your boy come back and say, well, dog, I hooked you up.
Right.
Don't hook me up.
Exactly.
Don't hook me up.
Right,
I need
right.
X, Y, and Z. I'm inspecting what I expect.
Yes.
So when I inspect
what I expect. Wow.
Because if I don't inspect, I'm going to get whatever.
That's right.
I don't want no discount.
Right.
I don't want no discount.
Right.
I'm going to pay full price. That's why I complain to myself. I'm like, goodness gracious. But when I pay Toya, I send it as Cash App come through. Guess what? I go and apply.
Absolutely.
Because I know what I'm getting. Because here's the thing. I already did my inspection on her.
Right.
She's a proof source.
Right.
Toya Scott is a proof source. She's done, this is her 8th season fashion week she's done in North Carolina. She's the 2021, 2022 Military Spouse of the Year.
Woo! Wow.
She has Jacksonville, North Carolina on lock.
That's it.
I know what I'm getting with her.
Right.
I know the product I'm getting. I'm getting nothing but excellence from her.
Right.
Nothing but excellence. So when you inspect what you expect, you have no problem with applying a dollar amount to it. Yeah, because you already know what you're getting.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I would say
get
yourself a coach, a mentor, do your research on them, make sure they say what they bio, they do what their bio says they've done, check out what they've done, because you might have these mentors out there, because nowadays in the COVID, everyone wants to be a coach.
Absolutely.
Everyone wants to be a coach.
Absolutely.
Coach. They go online, they get their little certifications, whatever, and then anybody can read a book.
Yeah.
Just like case in point, you get people who get online, they want to be a pastor. They get a certification.
Woo-hoo, let's not talk about that.
I'm a tiptoe. But I seen it.
Yeah.
They get the certification. They get they go to the local schools, use the gym, and it's having church.
Right.
And they don't know the mantle
of
being a pastor.
That's it.
You are now responsible
for
every soul that walks in that building that hears your voice.
Absolutely.
Under your voice, you're responsible for them.
Absolutely.
When they come to you with issues or problems, you're not responsible, and they're expecting that you're going to give sound, wise judgment, sound, wise counsel to them, so that they can then go back and apply that to the situation.
And that's what I said. I made a post. I said, in 2021, anybody can go purchase, rent a room, a sound system. What's that? Get a name license, save a name, and just say, hey, I'm a pastor. But there's no accountability. There's no training. None of that.
And the biggest thing is,
and that's
here's the thing. There's no experience either.
No experience.
Because when you connect yourself with someone, someone's been around, someone has that's been there, done that. Exactly. You are now attached to their wisdom.
Exactly.
And when you're attached to their wisdom, now you can say, hey, spiritual father, I have a question for you. I got so-and-so who had so-and-so problem.
Right.
Well, this is what did you seek God first?
Exactly.
Because if you got it from the website, this website don't tell you seek God first.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, my spiritual father, and I don't know how I did this, man. Shout out to my local ministry that my family and I are associated with, Bethel Way of the Cross.
Bethel Way of the Cross. God bless you, Bethel Way of the Cross.
Bishop. I'm sorry, Bishop.
Bless you, Bishop.
Bishop Donnell.
What they used to say, charge my mind and not my
heart. Charge my mind and not my heart.
Listen, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. Time is far spent, but man, please come back.
Yes, sir.
Please come back.
For sure.
Please come back.
Yes, sir.
We definitely got to do this again because there's so much that we want to talk about. If this platform in any way has touched your heart, blessed you, made you laugh, if you laughed, if you smiled, if something blessed you, please support our platform. Please support Big Facts. All I ask every time I'm on the air is it's a $7 donation, just a $7 investment into what we're doing. 7 is the number of completion. Amen. And there are bills that must be paid. I'm here as much as Will is my brother. We talked about that. I'm not just here. He doesn't open up these doors for free. These things cost. Right. These things cost. Business is business. And as Damien said, it is my pleasure to invest into this platform, the Mix Station, because this platform has increased my audience, the professionalism, and just some of the things that I've seen the Lord do with this platform alone. And so those of you who are out there watching, and you're saying, what can I do to be a blessing to the Big Facts platform? I just want you to just, $7, a $7 donation, a $7 seed into this platform. We want to continue these types of discussions. I want to continue to bring my brothers and sisters on so we can do what we're doing here. The Damien Lee brand, I'm excited for what God is doing for him and his family. And I'm just telling you that this is the season. This is the season where dreams are coming true. Amen. This is that season. So thank you so very much. Those of you who are giving, thank you so very much. The information is right there. The Cash App, $ Dr. Flanagan. There's Venmo. There's Zelle. The email is apostledtf@gmail.com. And I want to say thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and present this to you.
Oh, okay. A gift.
It's a gift.
All right.
Go and crack it open.
Oh yeah. Let me crack this open real quick. I'm already wrapped in a python. I'm already
python.
I'm already wrapped in the python. Wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, I know my wife is gonna let me have it. She said the whole program you was in the python. All right. Here we go. Oh, wow.
So this is a nod to the black Jag and the white truck. That's
man.
That's genuine Italian leather, and it's trimmed in white crocodile.
Wow. Oh.
Absolutely.
Look at this.
So this is called the Berry Wallet, named after my dad, and this is called the Bow Tag Keychain, named after my brother.
Your brother, yeah.
Yep.
Listen, look at this. Look at this. Yes, man. Thank you so very much. Coordinated. We got. I have the white. We have the white SUV and the black Jag. So he mixed it up a little bit there. I like that, man. Thank you so much. This is really a blessing. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, this was just awesome. We had a wonderful time, man.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate my brother. I appreciate it. Listen, if you're not following Danny Flanagan right here, you can just follow me right on Facebook, Dr. Danny Flanagan. Facebook, just set your notifications. Monday through Friday, I'm on daily, 7:15 a.m. I do the 1-minute word of the day. Every morning, I'm giving an inspirational message. Thursday nights at 7 o'clock p.m., prayer for all people. And I'm telling you, prayer is just amazing. Every time we come on, God just moves in our prayer. And of course, every Monday night, we are right here, Big Facts with Dr. Flanagan at 7 o'clock p.m. Listen, I'm believing God that He's just going to take this platform across this world. And you know what? I got a prophecy. A few weeks ago, I had prophetess Stephanie Mathis on the show.
I heard it.
And thanks for supporting, man. And she gave me a word. She said, despise not the small beginnings concerning this platform.
Amen.
This was really created pre-pandemic a little bit because I was kind of playing around with it, and I did some radio back in the day, WEAA. Shout out to WEAA and Heaven 600, Brett Rogers and Lee Michaels. but never thought that God would just use us as a ministry, man. And so pray for me, man, because you hear people say, "Oh, your little show," they want to, I see your little show on Monday night.
Mustard seed.
Yeah.
That's
so
all begins.
Yeah. So I'm just believing God, because one of these days you're gonna look up and this is gonna be worldwide, and I'm believing God for that. And so I just want to thank everybody for supporting this program. So thank you for your donations, those $7 that are coming in. I really, really appreciate it. This is Big Facts. Dr. Danny Flanagan, my special guest, my brother Damien Villanova. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again soon.
Amen.
Thanks, Will.